Imagine driving a car or even playing a video game by simply thinking about it. This is some very interesting tech from Elon Musk himself, the world's currently richest man, on again, off again richest man with Jeff Bezos. Imagine if you were a paraplegic, if you were unable to walk, or you've got some sort of mental problem, disorder, and imagine being able to walk or having that disorder completely fixed. This is some serious tech which could be coming out in the next 5-10 years from now. Wow, guys, welcome to the studio. We do daily videos here in the studio. We talk about absolutely everything. Yesterday we unboxed a train set, so that just proves we talk about everything. World news, unboxing reviews. We have two different YouTube channels. Channel 1, we do vlogs, videos on that channel, and of course daily videos on this channel. This channel has the 2 and the number 1 has the 1. It's that simple. So, back to the myth, the man, the legend, Elon Musk and his brain chip. This is his company called Neuralink. Now, we're going to be talking about this new monkey video that came out recently, where there's literally a monkey playing Pong with his mind. If this does not fascinate you, what are you even doing here? This is extremely amazing technology that is coming into the light, coming into existence now, and I'm finding this really, really fascinating. So let's just do a bit more about this. This monkey right now has 2 Neuralinks in his head, 1 on each side. We're going to show you a bit of the video in a second, but we're going to talk a little bit about what Neuralink actually is. Now, this is obviously Elon Musk. Going back to the first photo, this is what would have to happen. Now, scary thought, I know. Brain surgery. Apparently this is like the very minimal, bare minimum amount when it comes to brain surgery, but we'll show you what's going to happen, I guess. Yeah, so they cut a bit of your skin off, pull it back, and then they just change the camera angle, and then they cut a little hole in your skull, and there we go, change the camera angle, and then they implant this thing into your skull. Now look, I will be the first to admit that I'm not sure I'd want this, but of course the first versions of these will be truly be able to help people with serious conditions. You know, if you're not able to walk properly, imagine someone with Stephen Hawking's condition. Imagine someone with that condition being able to walk and move properly. This is what this technology, this game-changing technology can potentially do some years from now. Not too long in the grand scheme of things. So this is what would be planted in the brain. It's a wireless charger. So it has induction coil enabling, there's no, you're not going to be plugged into the matrix quite literally. It's using a wireless charger, kind of like your toothbrush or iPhone or Samsung, I guess you could say. And it's very small. Now these little cords, these little things here, they go into the brain. And let's see if I can find another image. Kind of like that. This is a different angle, I guess you could say, where it goes in this way. And little sensors, tiny little, hair-sized wires, something like that, get pushed into the brain. And yeah, once you get this, apparently, it makes you become potentially superhuman, because you'll have superhuman capabilities. You could write a script to a movie. Let's say you're a writer or you want to write a book or whatever. Imagine being able to think the words on the screen instead of typing it with your keyboard and be like, blah 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 blah. You want to remove all factors and just keep it the bare minimum. If you have an idea, think of it and it will be on the screen. This is the kind of tech this is the kind of the features that this tech can actually bring. So this is something that Elon Musk himself has actually talked about regarding the Neuralink product. We'll talk about this for a second. So this is Elon Musk's Twitter page. Now he said here, first Neuralink, which actually has their own Twitter account by the way, first Neuralink product will enable someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind faster than someone using thumbs. Just think about that. Someone who who is unable to walk and whatever, they will be able to use a smartphone faster than we do every day. We take it for granted, don't we? We use our smartphone every day. They can use their smartphone faster than we can. That's just showing you what this tech can do. And of course, there is a lot more. It's quite literally a Bradley Cooper situation. It is limitless. I thought that was a great reference. I just made it up on the spot. The second tweet, he said, later versions of this tech will be able to shunt signals from Neuralinks in the brain to Neuralinks in the body / motor / sensory neuron clusters. Wow, that's a big bunch of words, isn't it? Thus enabling, for example, paraplegics to walk again. So what he's trying to say here is that, for example, when someone is unable to walk because they've had an accident or something like that, the spinal column has at some point cut off the signals to the rest of the body, if you know what I'm saying. So that's why some people can move their arms, but they can't walk, depending where the actual thing on the actual spine is, the problem on the actual spine. So imagine that this is the spine, and this is the head. No, okay, this is my feet. Terrible, I know, I should have got this plan beforehand. And this is my head. Imagine this got cut off, and now my hands can move, but my feet can't. Imagine having Neuralinks, 2 in the mind, for example, and the thoughts that I think would be getting transferred into computer code, right? The computer code then wirelessly, through my body, talks to the Neuralinks in my spine, below the fracture. So therefore, I can now think to move my legs based on wirelessly telling it to. Or it could be wired to, but I'm sure wireless would probably be the better option. So basically, it's Neuralinks in the mind telling Neuralinks in the spine to move the legs, so then I move. This is incredible tech for disabled people. Disabled people will be able to live normal lives. Just don't forget to recharge your mind when you go to bed, because that could lead to not walking when you wake up. Funny, but kind of true. Now, another tweet that Elon has said, we'll make it a little bigger for you guys. What do you reckon? The device is implanted flush with the skull and charges wirelessly, which is already what we've said. So you look and feel normal. How amazing is this? Now, regarding this new monkey, that this viral thing that's going on the internet right now regarding this monkey, something really interesting that he said that has made me laugh. He says, a monkey is literally playing a video game telepathically using a brain chip. Soon our monkey will be on Twitch and Discord. That's actually kind of funny. God, some of the things Elon says is actually pretty funny. Girls at weddings, her dress is the same color as mine. And boys at the wedding, well, it's Agent Smith times 100. If you're not following Elon, you probably should. Now, here is this interesting video regarding this monkey. This is the viral video happening right now all across the internet. We're going to watch some of this. I guess we'll talk over so we can, better fully understand what's going on. Here we go.
He's a 9-year-old macaque who had a Neuralink placed in. This is Pager.
This is Pager.
He's a 9-year-old macaque who had a Neuralink placed in each side of his brain about 6 weeks ago.
So there were 2 Neuralinks,
the fur on his head
one each side of the brain.
He's learned to interact with a computer for a tasty banana smoothie delivered through a straw.
So that straw that he's sucking on is giving him a banana smoothie.
By pairing them to an iPhone, just as you might pair your phone to a Bluetooth speaker.
So he's using the joystick currently to play this little game. He looked away for a second and he missed the spot. Do you see that?
Neurons in this region modulate their activity with intended hand movement. For example, some might become more active when he moves his hand up, others when he moves it to the right.
We'll skip a little bit forward.
In real time.
So it's wirelessly streaming in real time and going to their computer software. And all those little dots on the screen represent his brain waves, his brain signal to this computer. And of course, the algorithms, the computer code that they're building is interpreting those little dots into messages, into what he's thinking about, seeing, feeling, all of those things. I'll continue a little bit more.
recalibrate the decoder.
I will be linking this video in the description below so you can watch the whole thing yourself.
And the different joystick movements they produce.
So in a second,
After only a few minutes of calibration,
right now actually, do you see this? They've actually unplugged the cord, the cable from the actual joystick. So now the monkey thinks he's using the joystick to get the game working. He's not. It's disconnected. He's thinking about playing the game, and that's what's actually playing the game. Now, eventually in the video, they actually do remove the joystick altogether, and he's now 100% clearly still thinking and thinking about the progress of the game and getting to what he wants to get.
It's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity.
So there you go. He's controlling it 100% from his mind right now.
Is to enable a person with paralysis to use a computer or phone with their brain activity alone.
So there you go. People with paralysis, use your phone, walk, just by thinking it.
One of the things the Neuralinks allow.
And this is him actually playing Pong with his mind right now. And as you guys can see, the actual
on the right side of the screen,
joystick is completely gone now.
We've removed the joystick altogether.
So he's sucking the straw to get a banana smoothie to make him want to play the game. And they're making it harder now. The game is much, much faster, and yet here he is, thinking to hit the ball on the Pong game.
And he's playing entirely of his own volition.
And as you guys can see, he's licking the straw out, licking the banana smoothie out.
The reason Neuralink works is because it's recording and decoding electrical signals from the brain.
Recording and decoding electrical signals from the brain.
And what better reward for a monkey than a banana? And
of course, at the end, they give him banana. So that's extremely interesting information. Would you want to... Well, look, there's some more things on my phone I wanted to quickly talk about before we finish. It's very much finished, almost. But imagine playing video games maybe 3 times faster than normal, maybe more. By putting a chip inside our brain, we will be able to achieve things much faster than ever. Plus, helping people with paralysis or helping people who have mental problems, whatever that may be. These the signals can be adjusted through the wires in the brain. Now, Parkinson's disease, OCD, epilepsy, and help the brain with drug addiction potentially. This is amazing. I should have said at the start. Very, very cool. It could actually potentially help people lose weight by making them not want to eat certain foods, or it could be programmed in any different way, I guess you could say. Driving a car, maybe by thinking of course. Fighter jet pilots could think about where to go and who to shoot without actually ever touching anything. The possibilities are really limitless. Just like Bradley Cooper, it's a very, very smart concept, and yeah. I just hope one thing, by the way. I hope they're actually looking after the monkey and that they're not not really hurting him with these experiments. Animal cruelty is something that I don't appreciate and I don't subscribe to. But anyway, interesting tech. I hope you guys liked the video. We are, like I said before, we're on 2 different YouTube channels, 1 and 2. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Tallboy Gareth, just like the train sign says. I'll see you for tomorrow's video, whatever that may be. I don't know what it is, but I'll see you tomorrow anyway. Like, subscribe. Bye.